Okay, guys. So, welcome officially to the quantum timeline alignment activation. And so, today is a very special day. Today is the 1111 portal, which is, it holds a special kind of energy. And this year, the energy is even more amplified. So, what is the 1111 portal? The 1111 portal is a gateway, it's an energetic gateway that's really great for manifesting whatever it is that you want to come true, whatever you're calling into your reality. And what makes this year even more potent energetically is because we're in a year nine numerologically, and year nine is all about it's all about closings, endings, ending cycles, closing out things, right? We're like, it's the last number, so we go from 1 to 9, 9 being the last one. So whatever has happened in the years 1 through 9, all of those things are now being kind of reevaluated, and you're looking at, okay, well, is this still serving me? Do I want something else? Do I want something new? Do I want to move on? Whatever it is. So it's a potent energy, and where this whole year, I don't know if you guys have noticed, let me know in the chat if you have, how crazy and chaotic and really unpredictable this year has been altogether. It's like you think you're going in one direction, then everything completely changes and you're in this whole other direction, and you're like, what is going on? As soon as you think you have a grip on something, the rug is being pulled from under your feet, and you're like, where am I? So this year alone has been chaotic, and now we're nearing the end of this year. So the energy is becoming, once again, more potent, more of these cycles, more of these things that need to just banish, dissolve, and like just leave your life are being revealed more and more and more. And with the 1111 being here, we're pretty much tapping into the energy of jumping, quantum leaping into a whole other timeline. It's like, it's a great time for that. So let me know, guys, if this is kind of resonating, if you understand what I'm saying with the timeline jumps and the 1111, and yeah, what we're going to be doing here. Let me know. Next, what else? Oh, yeah. So, what is a timeline jump, shift, and alignment, right? Timelines, all of these different kinds of timelines, it's all energetic. And all of these timelines exist already within the quantum field. The quantum field being the energetic field that we cannot visibly see with our eyes, with our physical eyes. It exists all around us. It's different dimensions, different realities that are existing already. And the way we tap into these timelines is through energy. It's through frequency, it's through vibrations, it's by aligning when you become coherent, your mind, body, soul, emotions all line up. They're all in coherence, meaning they're all on the same page, and you're in that frequency and energy. Then you can magnetize yourself, like a little magnet, magnetize yourself to that energy, and boom, you're right there in that timeline already. So that's how it works. And the reason these timelines exist already, because beyond our 3D physical reality, yeah, even in the fourth dimension, if you're in astral, for example, sleeping, you're able to transform, move however you see fit. You can see dreams in your future, in the past, it all combines, whatever. It's the same exact thing beyond this reality. All of the time exists in kind of a spiral, and it exists at the same time. So you're able to, you just project your consciousness out, and you're able to be in that reality, in that dimension, in that timeline. And like I said before, what we're going to be doing here is transforming energetically in such a way to align to this new timeline, whatever the intention is, whatever the manifestation is, whatever that goal that you want. You're basically aligning, bringing yourself into coherence, mind, body, soul, energy, emotions, all of it, combining it, and pretty much jumping in there. So how does that sound so far? This is kind of like, I don't want to take up too much time on the teaching because this process is going to be really pretty long. So I want to get through all of that. Let me know how it is sounding for you. Okay, if you guys have no questions and it's all good, I'm going to explain the process a little bit. So, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to be tapping in to that intention. Then we're going to be working with distortions and limitations, limiting structures within your field, within your body, within your mind, within the unconscious, bringing it all forward, transforming all of that, expanding your capacity to receive. Because if you want to jump onto a new timeline, into a new reality, into your manifestation, you have got to expand your capacity to receive. Because right now, what your unconscious mind thinks that you want as your intention, it deems it unsafe to receive. It's like, it's unknown territory. We're not going to go there. Last time we went there, something bad happened. Can't do that. No. So, you have to expand that capacity. You have to open it up and show the unconscious that it's okay. You are safe to receive this. Nothing bad is going to happen. So, transform all the limitations, distortions out of the field. Expand the capacity to receive. Then we're going to get your inner child and your higher self on board with this, because inner child is also a very big component into what we're able to receive. A lot of our wounds, a lot of our limitations and things that are blocking us and stopping us have been created from the time that we were born, sometimes even before we were born. Like when you were in utero, all of those limitations were already forming based on what mom was experiencing. So anywhere from like 0 before birth, 0 to like 7 years old, most of these things have come together, and that's how your life then begins to play out in these patterns and behaviors from childhood. They just keep recreating and keep going and going in that way, and they rule about like 95% of your daily habits, rituals, and things that you do. Kind of that happens on autopilot without thinking about them. So yeah, that's the process. It's gonna be long. So get comfortable, get clear on your intention. If you want to take a moment right now to write it all down, go ahead and do that. Just get very specific on this intention. What is it that you want? Specific, clear. Universe loves clarity. Time. We're gonna, one of the things I didn't mention. So this works best depending on what the intention is, depending on what the manifestation is, you can literally set it for a few days from now on, all the way up to a year. Beyond a year is a little bit more difficult, but so anywhere from a couple of days to up to a year, setting the date. And then also getting into how will you know that this has manifested? How will you know in your physical reality that you have received what it is that you set your intentions for? How will you know? If it's money, you'll see it in your bank account, right? If it's a relationship, you'll have the person, you'll meet the person, so on and so on. So how will you know that you have received this manifestation, that you have set an intention for? So go ahead and take a moment to get clear on that. And I'm just going to set up music for us. Let me know, guys, if I'm about to, hold on. Computer audio. Okay, guys, let me know if you can see me, if you can hear the music, and how it all comes together. Okay, perfect. And how's the music? Is okay? Not too low, not too high, right? Perfect. All right. So let's get ready. With your intention in mind, just now finding a place for yourself where you won't be disturbed, where you can really truly tune into yourself, relax. And you can do this process, if you want to, you can lay down or you can be sitting up, whatever is comfortable for you, just as long as you're keeping that focus, right, and being open and receptive to this process. So, finding a comfortable place for yourself and tuning into yourself, into your body, into your breath. You can allow yourself to close your eyes and tuning in, taking a deep breath in through the belly, out through the mouth. And just allowing yourself to relax, to become centered, to become grounded. One more time, inhaling in and exhaling. Allow the body to relax and allow your thoughts to really ground you in. And just from this place, feel, know, or visualize a red laser beam shooting from the base of your spine, from your tailbone, and going all the way down into the center of the earth, grounding you, anchoring you into the crystalline earth right here, right now. And at the same time, visualize a golden laser beam shooting up from your crown, going all the way up into the cosmos, connecting you to your unique soul star, going all the way up, connecting you to the central sun right now, and bringing both of these energies now into your heart center, integrating them into the heart center. Just noticing how you are not living in that intention right now within the current reality, and noticing and being aware from a place of curiosity, not judgment, not guilt, not shame. Just looking at it, being totally unattached to this reality, and knowing that your current reality bears no consequences on manifesting your intention, because your current reality is just a stack up of all the stories from the past, of the beliefs from the past, of all of the actions that you took in the past, and it has no bearing to how quickly you can change that reality. Just knowing that and feeling into that. And from this place of being centered and focused and aware of your current reality, go ahead and just pull up a screen in front of you. And you might see the screen. You might feel that the screen is there, or you simply know that it is there. And with the screen pulled up and bringing your awareness and focus into the screen, you begin to notice that there's a movie playing on that screen. And as you come closer and more focused into the screen, you realize that the movie playing on that screen is when you have manifested your reality. It is that day that your intention has come true and you are living it. And just notice details. Notice where you are. Yeah. And now from this place of seeing this movie, go ahead and jump into the screen. Now you're inside this manifestation, watching yourself, seeing all the details. Once again, noticing where you are, who's around you, who's not around you. What are you saying to yourself? What are you thinking? Is it day? Is it night? Notice all of the details. Observe. How do you feel in this movie, in this manifestation? Notice how good it feels. And now, while you're in this movie, watching yourself in this manifestation, go ahead and pull up another screen. So now you're in the movie, watching another screen, and as you get closer, you notice that there's another movie playing on the second screen. And as you focus in even more, you realize that this movie is now playing the next layer of your manifestation. So from this place of having already manifested that reality, you are now looking at the next level of that reality, of the next reality. Just notice that and make any adjustments so that this second movie feels absolutely perfect to you in all the details. Yeah, beautiful. And now, go ahead and jump out of the movie. So now, you're watching yourself in the movie, watching yourself in a movie, right? Notice how that feels. Notice that now you are becoming more aware of all of the layers that are unfolding within this next manifestation, within this next layer. And maybe you're aware of these layers that are unfolding maybe not right now, but either way, knowing that it is perfectly unfolding within these movies. And from this place, just notice how expansive and open you feel, right? Within this movie that you're watching. And we'll come back to that second screen later, but right now just watch that first screen and fine-tune your awareness to that first screen. And then from here we're going to be fine-tuning into now some of the limiting structures. So you may be aware of these limiting structures. These are the things that are blocking you, stopping you, slowing you down from really truly living and embodying and anchoring in this manifestation, this intention of yours. And you may see these limiting structures as cords, as ropes, as whatever kind of way it comes through to you. You might see them show up, or you simply feel them within the body, feel them in the field around you. Beautiful. And now from this place of being aware of all of these limiting structures, right? These limiting structures might be things like even your thoughts. Well, who am I to do this? Or what are people going to think? And I am not good enough. And other type of thoughts that might come up, being aware of that. From this place of being aware of all of these limiting structures, go ahead and request that all of these limiting structures now begin to dissolve out of the field. Dissolve, 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 dissolve. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Banish out of the field. Banish, banish, banish. Out of the field, out of the field, out of the field. This is not your field, this is not your field, this is not your field. Banish, dissolve, dissolve. You may see them physically dissolving, coming out of the body. Dissolve, 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 dissolve. Continue to dissolve all of these limitations, all of these limiting structures. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. Banish out of the field, out of the field, out, out, out. This is not your field. Request for them to leave out of the field. Out, out, out. Any last residual pieces, let all of that continue to banish, to dissolve. Out, 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 out. This is not your field. You're not welcome here. Continuing to dissolve all of this out of the body, out of the field. Dissolve, dissolve, dissolve. And now, any residual pieces that are still lingering out there, request that they continue to dissolve, 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 dissolve out of the field until it is fully complete within the body system. Beautiful. Now from this place, we're going to tune into any distortions within the field. And these distortions might be from humanity, possibly not yours. It could be from family, but they are there. They might have been imprinted within your field. And we're going to ask for these distortions to be revealed through the body. So go ahead and just tune in and fine-tune your awareness. Ask where in the body. Simply, it could be your throat, it could be your heart, it could be your solar plexus, wherever it is. just notice where in the body it is. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's just the way it shows up. And we're asking for the core of this distortion to be dealt with. So if we're dealing with the core of the distortion, it's going to be like ripping out a tree or taking out a tree with its roots. It cannot come back. It won't be able to grow back. So go ahead and tune into where in the body it is. Just simply asking where. And asking that the core of this distortion, of all of the distortions, be revealed through a shape. So go ahead and just simply receive what shape it is. It might be a sphere, it might be a ball, it might be a triangle, a square, whatever the shape is. Once again, just tune into it. And just give this distortion a color, like a dense dark color. Notice that it's dark and dense. And that this distortion, this shape, it's pretty heavy. And now we're gonna invite the heart and the higher self to speak to this distortion. Invite your heart and the higher self to speak to this distortion and request that this distortion banish and dissolve out of you right now. Beautiful. Great. And now, request that this shape shift out of the body. And now you're seeing this shape, this distortion, hovering right above you, right before you. Beautiful. And noticing this distortion. And now looking at it, we get to play with this distortion. What if we transform all of this? What if it's no longer a distortion? What if it can be the greatest gift that you have ever received in your life? So let's go ahead and play with it. Let's go ahead and change this distortion. Make it lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter into physical form. That's right. And you may see all of this happening. You may feel it happening. Or you simply know that it is happening. Either way is just perfect. Beautiful. And now let's go ahead and change the color of it. Change the color to a golden white light. Beautiful. And surround this shape now with more golden white light. So it's literally just like luminescent light that you see in front of you. Yes. And now go ahead and request that it spins. Spin it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, 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 until it becomes a total blur of white light. And now you realize, as you're looking at this blur of spinning white light, that all of that distortion has now transformed right before your very eyes. From all of that density, darkness, what was in there, it has transformed into your gifts, into your power. Seeing it being transformed right before your very eyes. Beautiful. And now go ahead and drop this spinning white light straight into your heart center. From your crown into your heart center. Lock it, anchor it in, drop it in. And now from this place of being settled within your heart center, seeing this ball of spinning white light within the heart center, go ahead and request that now it explodes into every cell of your being. And every cell begins to wake up, wake up, wake up. And every cell begins to activate, expand. every cell is now vibrating with this frequency, with this energy. And you're noticing how all of this is now your gift. All of this new codes, DNA that are being activated, expanded, vibrating at a higher frequency. Bringing it in, integrating it, anchoring it, dropping it, coding it, loading it into every cell of your being right now as you notice all of this. And now from this place, we're going to call in new structures, codes, downloads that is going to help you with your intention right now. Yes, and you can call in any kind of specific intentions to help you to activate and bring into your reality. Calling in codes, whatever DNA is already within you that is being ready to be activated. Bring it forth, call it forth. Activated, loaded, coded, drop it in, drop it in, drop it in. Sinking, allowing it to sink into the body, into the space. Watching how all of that recalibrates within you, and your energy is vibrating at the highest frequency that is available to it right now. And as it continues to vibrate and spin faster and higher, you notice that all of that recalibrates your energetic field, the structures all around you. And as all of that recalibrates and permeates into the field, you notice that it is permeating into the physical reality, because it has no other choice than to project out into the reality. Bringing in all of these codes, anchoring it in, stabilizing it, coding it, sinking it in. Call in specific codes, whatever is needed the most, whatever is coming through right now. Only you know what is for your highest good. Maybe it's the highest self-worth, self-love. Maybe it's abundance. Maybe it's more love. Whatever it is, calling in these codes, these frequencies right now, allowing them to be imported, internalized, activated within right now. And just allowing yourself to now surrender into this process, allowing all of this to integrate and stabilize within the body. All of this new information, the codes, the downloads, all of these new structures, DNA, yes. And now let's go ahead, when you're ready. We're going to connect with your little girl or little boy right now. So, connecting with your inner child and just asking your inner child, when was the first time you felt unloved or not enough? Go ahead and just ask for an age. Beautiful. Receiving that age, and if that age is above 8, go ahead and request another age. Any other age that's below 8, go ahead and get that answer. Yeah. And now we're going to go into that event. So watching yourself float up into the now, hovering above the now, and floating back, 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 back into that specific event right before the event. So you're above the event, looking down at that right before it has happened. And now go ahead and go into that event. And just ask your inner child, your little girl, your little boy, what does he or she need in this moment right now? Maybe your inner child just needed a hug. Maybe your inner child needed to hear that they are enough. Maybe that it's not their fault. Whatever it is, just connect with that and give your inner child, your little girl, your little boy, exactly what they are asking for. And go ahead and now talk with your inner child, that little girl, that little boy, and let that little boy, that little girl know that you came all the way from the future right now, because you are that important. That little girl, that little boy is that important, that you came all the way from the future to let them know that they are safe, that they are loved, that they are enough. Yes. Beautiful. And now take that little girl, that little boy with you. So going up over that event, hovering over that event with your inner child. And go ahead and now choose that healing, choose that reality. Yes. Beautiful. And now with your inner child, either take them into your arms or hold them by the hand, whatever is the most comfortable, and floating up, going back into the now. So floating back into the now. Yes. Coming back into the now, floating above the now with your little girl, little boy with you right there. And then from this place, let's go ahead and call in your higher self. So you may see your higher self showing up, or you may feel that your higher self is right there within the field right now, or you simply know that the higher self is there. Either way is just perfect. Just noticing, being aware of the higher self, and just noticing that your higher self is just another version of you that exists, that coexists within a different dimension right now already. Yes. And now, noticing this higher self, noticing what the higher self looks like. What does your higher self maybe feel like? What is your higher self thinking? How is your higher self acting? Just notice those details. And knowing that your higher self just came from the future, just like you came from the future to tell your little girl, your little boy, that they have made it, that they are safe, that they are loved, they are important. Your higher self is showing up right now to let you know that you have made it, that you are important. Just like that, your higher self is showing up for you right now from the future. And as you watch both with your now inner child and your higher self right there, hovering above you. Go ahead and put them on either side of you right now. So you're in the middle and you have your inner child on one side and your higher self on the other side. And leaning back, bringing your head back where you allow your heart to be open and receptive. Go ahead and just bring both of them now into the heart space, into the field of your heart, integrating your inner child into the heart with you and anchoring in and solidifying the higher self within you right now. You may feel this process, you may see it happening, or simply know that it is happening. Either way is just perfect as you allow all of this to integrate into the body. And from this place of deep remembrance, deep gratitude and expansion, you remember who you are. You remember who you are. You remember who you are. You remember who you are, and you remember the power that you hold, and you remember all of the gifts that you came here to live out. You remember. I remember. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. I remember who I am. Once again, from this space of deep knowing, deep space of love, deep space of gratitude, feeling into all of this. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From this place of all of this work that has been done right now, turn your attention to the screen again, to that first screen. And with all that has been transformed, all of the limiting structures that have been dissolved, all of the distortions that have been transformed, all of the gifts that have been activated and brought forth, all of the new structures that have been coded and loaded into your reality with your inner child integrated and your higher self anchored in. Go ahead and watch that screen again. Feel the bliss of knowing that intention is already done. How does it feel from that space, looking at that screen, knowing it's done already? And as you're looking at that screen, as you're feeling into this bliss, into this expansive energy, you notice that there's some dials on the screen. Let's go ahead and play with those dials. You go ahead and turn the first dial. As you turn it up, you notice that the brightness changes. So go ahead, turn it up, 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 all the way up until all of the brightness is so blown out that all you see is a white screen. Now go ahead and turn it down, 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 all the way down. And notice now that the screen is all black. All of the brightness is gone. Now turn it back up. Turn it back up somewhere into the middle. Somewhere where it is absolutely perfect. Just the right brightness. Exactly how it should be. How you see it. How it is perfect for you. Now go ahead and turn to the second dial. And as you turn that up, you see that we are working with the saturation. Now turn it all the way up, 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 until it's so saturated that it looks like a cartoon. It is so wacky and crazy. Now turn it back down, 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 all the way down. And now we're at black and white. No color whatsoever. Now go ahead and turn it back up, up, up. Turn it somewhere in the middle, somewhere where it is perfect for you, the perfect color, the perfect saturation. Beautiful. Now, looking at the third dial, we are working with the sound. So turn it up, and you're hearing more sound. It gets louder and louder and louder and louder, and you hear all of the things that you are saying, all of the chatter all around, all of the sounds. It's so much sound. Now turn it back down, 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 all the way down. Now it's complete silence. And now going to turn it back up, all the way, or somewhere into the middle, where it's just the perfect sound, and you can hear yourself, what you're thinking, what you're saying about your manifestation being done in that moment. Yeah, just perfect. And now you notice the last dial, fourth dial. And now this dial, we're gonna turn it back up, and we're not turning it down. This dial, we're turning up the feeling. So turn it up, up, up. Feel into that emotion, into that magnetism of having just achieved and called in your intention. Turn it all the way up, all the way up. And now when there is nothing more to turn up, it is at full blast, feeling that emotion. Go ahead and double that emotion. Doubling that emotion, feeling it vibrating through your being, feeling every cell of your body vibrating with that emotion of having achieved and called in your divine manifestation, your divine intention, your divine timeline. Now triple that emotion. Triple it. Go ahead and feel that emotion. Feel all of this with all of the emotions tripled. Now go ahead and jump into the screen again. Now you're in the screen, feeling this emotion. So much vibrating, pulsating through your body. Now go ahead and look at your intention, look at your manifestation. Once again, go ahead and notice all of the details. Notice all of the little things, and go ahead right now and just noticing that second screen of your vision beyond the vision in this movie right now. Go ahead and adjust anything that needs to be adjusted, where it's going to be just perfect, just the way you want it, exactly how you envision it. Go ahead and make any of these last changes, adjustments. Yes, that's it. Amazing. And holding this feeling, this emotion, go ahead and now jump out of the screen. So now you're standing right before that screen, and now you're going to go ahead and pick up the screen. You can physically bring your arms up, whatever it is, just feeling that screen, holding that screen in front of you with that manifestation, with that vision, with that emotion, feeling that emotion, feeling that vibration pulsating through your hands into that screen, with the life force energy within you, holding all of that. Go ahead and float up above now with that screen. And now we're going to go ahead and breathe life force energy into that screen, into this vision, into this divine manifestation. So when you're ready, inhaling in, exhaling into the screen. Inhaling in, exhaling life force energy into the screen. One more time. Inhaling in, exhaling into the screen. And now with the life force in this screen, as you're floating up above now, you're floating somewhere out into the future, into that specific date and time of your manifestation. Floating, seeing it, and now go ahead and drop the screen. And as you're watching, knowing that the screen is going down, floating down, somewhere right where it needs to go, where it is meant to go. Dropping, anchoring into that specific date and time. And from that place, choose that. And now go ahead. We're going to be floating back into the now. Floating back now as quickly as you can stop and notice all of the timelines shifting and reevaluating themselves right before your very eyes. Seeing it, feeling it, knowing that it is happening right now. And go ahead and request that any timelines that are not in alignment, that are not in alignment with this intention, with this manifestation, with this vision, that they shift away. Anything that is not for your highest good, be dissolved and shifted out of the field right now. Shift, dissolve, any of these timelines. And go ahead and request that you are now aware of any choice points, any disruptions that might be coming in through this timeline shift, that you are grandly aware of them right now, and that they shift and drop and dissolve away, so they are no longer a disruption within the timeline. Shift, dissolve, shift, dissolve, shift, dissolve. Beautiful. And now you continue to float back to now. You're hovering above the now and noticing how out there all of these things have now lined up, knowing that your vision is done. It is done. It is done. You're seeing it with your very eyes, noticing all of the synchronicities, all of the people that are being called into to support you, guide you to make this manifestation, this vision a reality. Noticing all of the guidance, your unique guidance, noticing how divinely supported you are in all of this process in achieving this manifestation, this vision of yours. Yes. As you look at all of that, as you notice that, and you see and you know that you have called it into your reality, and feeling the gratitude for yourself, feeling the gratitude for your divine guidance right now, feeling the expansion, feeling the love within your heart center, the gratitude of it all being done. Anchor all of that into the heart center. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And coming back into the body, into the space. And you slowly, gently come back to yourself, to this consciousness right now. Slowly, gently, at your own rhythm and time, opening your eyes and coming what it was like for you. You can share in the chat if you want. You can turn on the mic and share. Interesting. That's an interesting thing. Was she a big, like, just bring her? She was just, oh no. Sadness, I mean, it's all part of the process sometimes while we're integrating all of these things. Sometimes you see the resistance comes in where you don't want to fully integrate, like, that struggle, right, to bring her in. That was kind of just some resistance that's coming in, maybe not fully ready to completely integrate that part, right, that aspect of the inner child. But it can be done again, or maybe it's a part of the inner child that still needs to be worked through. Maybe it's like something that can be coming through from even a previous life that's coming through with the inner child that needs to be addressed. So there's things that can be looked at there as well. I love that going into the screen was something that you loved as well. And the sadness part, like I said, it's part of the integration too. Sometimes when we're when we're shifting, we're letting go of these timelines, sadness and grief come in because, well, you are grieving. You see, I'm very emotional today as well, and I don't usually get this emotional, but sometimes we grieve these past versions of ourselves, right? Where we've had them for such a long time, and now we're letting them go. So there can be sadness that's coming through, and just allowing that sadness to come through, and allowing it to pass through, and giving it space for that. That's totally normal. So yeah, that's part of the process, and there will be people who are going to be watching the replay, and for those of you here as well, I wanted to take a moment. First of all, thank you guys for being here, for doing this. This is a lot of work, and not everyone is willing to look at these things, to do this kind of work. This is work. This is inner child work. This is inner healing. This is shadow work. This is a lot of things that we are working with here, processing, right? And so thank you guys for showing up, for doing this, for letting yourself go into these experiences, right? And to transform your inner world in order to transform the outer reality all around you. So thank you guys. What else did I want to share? I wanted to share a few things for those that like this kind of work. Oh, thank you, Angie. This is part of my mission and my purpose to do this work, really, truly. So thank you. Oh, that's so amazing to hear, like a rock was lifted off the chest. Yeah, so a lot of times when things are transformed in that way, like distortions or whatever, you physically feel it out of the body, right? And it gives this feeling of lightness. So that's so amazing to hear. So yeah, those of you that like this kind of work, that want to go in deeper, first of all, I have a few things, few other things that you can get. Like another thing that that has amazing, like transformational, not value, transformational priestess codes that was I feel like downloaded for me, even though it's part of the things that I've already done. But the priestess journey has been something new for me, and it was the way it came through with this activation was really amazing. And I feel that activation class was really potent and powerful, and the women that showed up and did it had a really powerful transformation into reconnecting with their feminine leadership. Because right now, the way we are shifting, the collective is shifting, and it has been, and we're going to continue to shift, because that's just the whole process of, existing, really. I think if we're going to get really deep into it, like the whole process, if we are a spark of God, of source, of creator, experiencing itself through each individual, and we're going to continue to go through this process of transformation, of ascending, descending, and right now we're in a process, we're very deep into density, we're very deep into materialism, we're like very technologically connected, whatever you want to call it. And one of the things I feel that is happening for our ascension process is the feminine is rising. The feminine leadership is rising in a way it hasn't been done before. We've had matriarchal societies, but now it is coming back, and it is coming back in a more powerful, integrated way. And so the priestess codes is this powerful activation that allows you to reconnect with the power within you, with that feminine leadership within you. Because if you like my work, most likely you are also connected to the priestess lineage, because nothing is by coincidence. Second thing I wanted to say was that another one, if you need help and support with the nervous system, rewiring the nervous system, I have also another thing, strive in flow. Angie, you have done that with me. If you remember, it was a 5-day reset challenge. Each day we did a lot of work doing activations, breath work, movements, on top of journaling, to really help to rewire the nervous system from the inside out. Once again, reconnecting with that, reconnecting the body with the unconscious mind, so that they come into coherence once again, and that you can be more in alignment, right? And another thing, that's something that is totally new that I am starting now, is a one-on-one mentorship program. And of course, as I say this, it's 1:11 on the clock. Mentorship program. So this is my first round of doing one-on-one mentorship, and I am everyone that's going to be watching the replay and now are going to receive a special price for it as the first round, as being like pioneers in the program who wants to sign up and work with me personally, side by side. This is a 6-week program. I call it the Blossom Codex. So the Blossom Codex is going from, that for me, the resonance is with the lotus flower, where you're starting out in that deep darkness of dirt and mud, and you're growing and blossoming into this beautiful lotus, into this consciousness, into this awareness, into this higher version of yourself, where you feel deeply connected to your feminine, to your purpose, to just living in alignment with what you came here to do, and a life of fulfillment. Because so many people in general are not living a life of fulfillment. They are doing the things, they're doing the motions of living life, but they are not happy, they are not joyous, they're stressed, overworked, all the things, right? And the Blossom Codex helps you to reconnect with all of that internally, right? So whatever we want to see out in our external reality, we have to start working internally. It's always 80% of internal work and 20% of external taking actions and doing the things. So that's what the Blossom Codex is focused on, to reconnect you to that, to blossom into your highest version of yourself. Men are welcome, although I do work mostly with women, but men are also welcome into the program if they are feeling called to this kind of mentorship. So it's a one-on-one mentorship, 6 weeks, where you get 6 one-on-one calls with me and support, daily tasks to do, journaling, etc., etc., etc. If that is something that you feel called to find out more about, you can hop on a call with me, on a clarity call, and see if this is the program that is right for you. And right now there's a special price, like I said, for the pioneers, for the ones who are watching this replay. There's a special price of $450 for the 6-week program. So that's what I wanted to say. With that also, if none of this is resonating, or you feel you can't invest right now at this time, check out first of all, check out my Instagram. I always post things on there that might be helpful. I have a free WhatsApp group for women who I also kind of guide and support, and I do like little things there. Whatever kind of downloads pop in, I just get there. It's a tribe, it's a support place. You can you can ask all kinds of questions, because it's for women, motherhood, beauty stuff, healing, whatever it is. It's just like a tribe for us to connect, to support each other, and to get better. So you have those free resources. You can look at my Instagram, you can get into my free WhatsApp group, and you can also check out my YouTube channel and my podcast. So these are the things that I wanted to share. And if those of you who feel called, once again, send me a message. I'll leave the links below where you can schedule a call if you want to, whatever it is, if it feels in resonance, and other resources where you can find them and connect with me there. So thank you everybody so much. Thank you for showing up, for watching, for doing the work. And if you guys have any questions, you can let me know here now. Otherwise, yeah.
Thank you so much. This was great. Thank you so much. It was great. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So if no questions,